Hey Vito lovers, here's a video on a car that has come into our shop recently. It's a 66 Beetle. This car is probably, as far as we can tell, a two owner or at least two family car. The current owner, his brother bought the car. I think it was in the 70s, and if I recall correctly, it was probably from the original owner. And then, sadly, the current owner, his brother, passed away at some point. So then he ended up with the car, and his brother had done a lot of stuff with it. The current owner, I don't think he's done a lot to it, but it's a really nice car. So we'll go over it. It's sitting a little higher than it normally would right now because I had the car up on jacks doing some service on it, so it would sit a little bit lower, but that's okay. You get the idea. Anyway, it's a really clean looking car, really nice black paint job. I think he said it was painted with Emron paint. Those of you that have been around for a while remember that was like the super cool paint back in I think the 80s, super thick paint. So yeah, I mean, this paint job is like, 30-40 years old, and it still looks phenomenal. The car is driven, so it's got some little rock chips and stuff in it, but what a beautiful car. Very nice driver sort of condition of car. The interior of the car is really nice as well. Let's take a quick look. So some custom upholstery that was done in the car. You can see really nice job. The gray, two-tone gray, looks really bitchin' with the black exterior. I think the car may have been sea blue initially. I saw some of that under one of the fender wells when the car was up on Jackson. I was working on it, but nonetheless, the black is just gorgeous. And of course, they did the inside of the car as well, so really nice job. So you can see kind of a custom dash. They've got a little gauge cluster going on over here with the tachometer and oil pressure and so on and so forth. Kind of an old school looking cassette tape. I'm not sure if the current owner is using that or not, but yeah, just a super clean car. Really cool steering wheel with the Porsche emblem, which I think is a nice touch. Kind of a nice small steering wheel, probably makes it turn pretty quick, or feel like it's turning quick anyway. Yeah, so the car has a little performance motor in it. It's a 1776 dual port. I'm not sure too much on the history on it, but yeah, nice looking little motor. Pretty clean overall. So I've been tuning on it. The carb synchronization was way off, and a couple other issues like that that I'm going to address. The rocker arms were a little bit of a mess. Took care of those and so on. So yeah, just a really cool little driver of a car. Actually, a really nice driver of a car. Again, it's got some little tiny paint chips up front, which you would kind of expect for a car of this age that's actually driven. But why don't we go ahead and fire it up here? It's got a really nice tone to it. See, he's got a little tachometer here. Nice touch. Car revs really nice. Running much smoother since I synced the carbs up for him. Little single quiet pack exhaust, got a nice tone to it. Engine revs pretty freely. So yeah, really nice little motor. Again, I think it's the 1776 he said. So, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of twice the power that this car came with. Being a 66, it would have come with a 1300 cc motor. Which off the top of my head, I don't know what those made, probably 45 horsepower or something like that. So yeah, this is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of twice what it came with. So yeah, really great. These cars only weigh 1700 pounds. So you double the horsepower they came with, and they get pretty fun pretty quick. So yeah, I think that's it for this car. It's a really nice clean car. Again, I believe it's a two owner or two family car. In the shop for just a number of small things. I mentioned a few things on the motor I took care of, some little electrical issues on it. Nothing major, just little things. It needed a little bit of brake work on it. and so on. But yeah, that's about it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and please feel free to like this video and follow us if you haven't already. Thanks.